Let's bring back our panel. Ramesh Panaru, senior editor of the National Review and columnist for Bloomberg View, David Drucker of Roll Call, and Jill Zuckman, former press secretary of Ray LaHood. Interesting story that developed the last few days. Apparently, Bloomberg reported that the Romney campaign instructed Rick Scott not to be too optimistic when he was talking about the economy in Florida. And if you look at Florida unemployment going back to 2009, it was 9.2, 10.8, 11.4, 11.3, 10.8, 10.5, 9.4. Now it's down to 8.6, which is certainly a number that would be more beneficial to the president. The Romney campaign denied that they said anything about tampering how the economy looked. Andrea Saul, the spokesman for Romney, said, quote, "Many governors have brought new ideas and fresh approaches to their states, and Governor Romney frequently praises them for their ability to overcome the job-stifling policies of the Obama administration. Any statement to the contrary is not in line with Governor Romney's thoughts or his message." But this is a fascinating dynamic because you have Republican governors in Florida and Ohio. The unemployment rate seems to be going down. How does a Republican governor and Mitt Romney come out and say, oh, the policies aren't working, it was all the governor, not the president? It's a tough line to walk, Ramesh.
Yeah, it is a tough line to walk. Of course, it's also tough for the Democrats to say these Republican policies are a disaster when these Republican governors seem to be doing pretty well. You know, when a lot of the argument in these swing states from Democrats has been, you know, Governor Kasich in Ohio is a disaster, Governor Scott is an extremist, and so forth. Things aren't going pretty well.
It's got to be tough for the Romney campaign to say, for these guys to say, don't take too much credit, don't get too loud and proud, allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the normal political scrum, isn't it? I mean, right? You're taking credit for good things, putting blame to the other side.
Jill?
Well, this is a true political conundrum. I mean, how do you separate what a governor has done from what a president's done? But when you're voting in a presidential election, you're looking at that unemployment rate, you're thinking, how do I feel today? Do I feel optimistic about the future? And you're thinking about the person at the top of the ticket. So ultimately, I think that if people are going to give credit for things getting better in Florida or getting better in Ohio, I think it goes to the president.
David?
I think this is really nothing more, although it's interesting, but it's, I think, nothing more than a new party leader coming in and trying to enforce message discipline. And I think what the Romney campaign wants to do is to keep a national narrative going that things aren't good enough, that the president has made it worse, dampened the recovery, and only by replacing him will things get better. And they're trying to ensure that these Republican governors, which are Romney surrogates, whether they like it or not, stick with that message. I'd say if there's any governor in America, if there's any Republican governor in America that the Romney campaign can afford to get in a fight with, it's Rick Scott, because nobody likes him in Florida, no matter what he's done there.
Shameless plugs, Ramesh?
Jake Tapper at the New Republic website has a review of the new Aaron Sorkin show, The Newsroom.
Jake Tapper? TV reviewer?
It is an entertaining review. Doesn't sound like it's an entertaining show.
Goodness. I did not know he was that talented, Mr. Tapper. Jill?
Two of my friends have new books out this week. David Marinus's biography of Barack Obama and Manuel Roy Franzia's biography of Marco Rubio. They are both terrific books and worth reading.
That'd be good. Put one on your right hand, one on your left, and read them through.
Senator Orrin Hatch has a big primary on Tuesday. Follow Kyle Trigstad on Twitter for a lot of updates. And happy birthday to my father. He's 79 years old. As of yesterday, maybe the country's greatest sales and marketing professional ever.
Mr. Drucker, happy 79, sir. That's it for this edition of the Daily Rundown. Chuck is back Monday with Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn. Coming up next on MSNBC, Chris Jansen and company. She'll speak with former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson. Thank you so much for watching and having me this week. And special thanks to the Daily Rundown team. So great to work for. The Go Tees back Monday. Enjoy the weekend.